Hello everybody, Skylar here, and well, take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is something special. Welcome to Installation01.org, otherwise known as, or, well, not really otherwise known as, but home to... Pardon me, I still have a cough. But home to the newest Halo fan game, and it's legit. It's legit. It's amazing. I've seen some of the videos. Holy shit. It's not that good. It's not that bad, but it's not that good when it comes to the animations and like such of deaths. But this is still being built. It don't really matter to many people, but it's still being built. Look at all this. You've got Installation01's official channel. You've got Grunty, Galactic, Classy Ham, and Reflex doing all of this. There's just a lot of them. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is what is amazing in the today's great game stuffs. By the way, I know this is new. This is something I don't normally do, and yes, I already have stuff. I'm not going to show you the name. Bad call. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Pardon me. But yeah, this is something you don't normally find in everyday life. I mean, it's surprising in general. You don't normally see something like this. I might have just clicked something by accident. It's a vidoc. There we go. Okay. See, look at this right here. Don't mind me. Fuck. I hate this. There we go. Alright. Installation01 stats. Whoa, hello. That was buggy. This was buggy. Okay, so whoa, calm down. Calm down. Okay, so here we go. Slow it down. Slow it down. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so you got 600 and... Stop it. Okay, buggy. Like I said, things just aren't doing it. 649 people that have signed up in the last 24 hours, of course. Spartans all time, you got 2,000. This is a legit thing. There's 0 games in for right now because they haven't released the alpha for the game. If I come over here, click download, soon. Soon, though. Let's go to the about. Installation01, a fan-made Halo game being made by Halo lovers working from around the world. We aim to build an artistic tribute to Halo that recreates the multiplayer experience of the Bungie era games. So before 343, before all of that, which means they're trying to create Halo 1, 2, and maybe 3? I believe 3. If not, it's just Halo 1 and 2. Same with Reach, Combat Evolved, and other such. Built on top of Unity 5 engine, on some of the lowest end hardware while still looking beautiful on high-end machines. Game itself is a combination of what we believe to be the best parts of the classic Bungie era Halo games. While we mostly focus on recreating the Halo 2-3 experience, there are also elements of Combat Evolved and Reach sprinkled in. Features from later 343 Industries Halo games can be enabled in custom games, but will not be a part of matchmaking. Reasons why is because they want to try and keep it to theirs. If you take a look at... pardon me, just doing stuff with my mic. If you take a look at what's going on right now with most game developers, game companies, and all that, they're shutting down fan projects left and right. Take a look at Nintendo. They already shut down a few Pokemon games. Pokemon Uranium, for example, was shut down. And that was all completely original stuff. The only thing that wasn't original, and this guy knew, called him out for this, was the title of Pokemon in his game. So he lost rights to that, and he lost the ability to do it. But in my opinion, all he has to do is just get rid of that name, and he'll be good. Just change a few names, and he'll be good. But now that that's been the case, he can't. They've claimed copyright over the game now. He can't do that. It's owned by Nintendo. I mean, he could fight them for it. He just needs to change the name, and then he'll be fine. Continuing on, however, operate very carefully under Microsoft Game Content Usage Rules. All of Installation01's assets are either created from scratch or obtained through the Unity Assets Store. Means we'll have no issues at distributing the game and its files upon release. They're following the law that's been sent down by the Game Content Usage Rule from Microsoft, so it's perfectly fine. If they call something out, they can call bullshit and give them the Game Content Usage Rules that are right here. In fact, I'll load them up. And while I'm doing that, take time to read this. Coming over here, Game Content Usage Rules. What can I do? Magic words from our lawyers. Follow the rules below. Microsoft grants you a personal, non-exclusive, non-sublicensable, non-transferable, revocable, limited license for you to use and display game content and to create derivative works based upon game content. Non-commercial, except as specifically provided below use. This license is limited and clarified by the specific conditions and restrictions below, so please read them. We can revoke this limited use license at any time and for any reason without liability to you, and if we think you are abusing the license or its intent, you may hear from us. We reserve the right to update this license and the rules from time to time. If you share your items with others, then you must include the following notice or a prior version about the game content. You can put it in a README file or on the web page from where it's downloaded, which they currently have done. Anyways, that makes sense so long as anybody who sees your item will easily find this notice. Name of the Microsoft game, Microsoft Corporation. Title of your item was created under Microsoft's Game Content Usage Rules, which is clearly right up there, using assets from name of Microsoft game and is not endorsed or affiliated with Microsoft. Basically that right there, this whole spiel. That was all there. They're in the guidelines still, so they're good. Content is covered, right up there. But let's not get into that. Let's talk about the game for a moment. If I go back here, come over down to here. Wait, 3/31/2017, Terra Incognita. Oh, okay, intriguing. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Hold on. I need to decrease this for just a moment. Sorry about that. 675, which means it's increased over this entire bit. Welcome to Installation.org. Super Ultra Extended Q&A Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha. Look at all of this. It's beautiful. They're working non-stop about this, and it's amazing. Yeah, I love it. Installation01 Q&A TLDR. Oh, all right. Pardon me. Let's have them describe it, though. Pretty sure you can hear it. Not sure? If not, I'll make sure to put it in the CCs. While this plays, I'm gonna go and get me something to drink. This is unprofessional, but I only do this as a hobby, so it don't matter to me. I'll be right back, everybody. Have a listen to what they've got to say about this game.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the first official Installation01 multiplayer Q&A. I'm Church, project lead of Installation01.
And I'm the Chunky Review, project lead and founder of Installation01.
Last week, we released a teaser video showing a little bit of what is to come in terms of content for Installation01.
We also opened up the opportunity for you, the community, to submit questions about the game to our official public Discord server for the team to answer in this video.
The devs in our dungeons have been working exceptionally hard to pore over the questions you all submitted, and they've curated a select few for us to talk about today.
But first, let's get the basics out of the way. Installation 01 will be a completely free project. It's an artistic tribute to the Halo games, and we'll be releasing it on Mac, Windows, and other PC platforms.
We got a lot of very specific questions, like, will Installation 01 have Forge mode? What weapons will be in Installation 01? How many multiplayer maps will be available upon release? While we'd love to take the time to answer each of these questions individually, these are points which will become clearer further along in development. As we approach a release date, questions like this can be answered with a far larger degree of certainty. To kick off the questions, we've got a really good one asking about design principles and how we build assets for the project. How much iteration has gone into the designs for the game? It's pretty clear that assets have been given major changes every reveal of the project thus far. Take it away, Greg.
My name is Greg Wozdyke. I'm a modeler and texture man / sound designer / overall conceptual design boy. The lines are blurry, some of us cross them more than others. To answer your question, the iterative process comes down to personal satisfaction. The quality of art in this project has been steadily climbing since it began and continues to do so. It grows as we grow. We get better, we bring in better people, and the art gets better. We're also working towards making our art styles more consistent on a per-faction basis.
Thanks, Greg.
Next question. Will Spartan customization be as diverse as Reach?
Awesome question. To answer it, we brought in the man, the myth, the legend himself, animator Matthew Lake.
Hello, my name is Matthew Lake and I'm the animator on Installation01. For armor, we currently have 7 different components that you can customize. This includes the helmet, each shoulder, each forearm and hand, each chest piece and pelvis, and finally each leg set. We currently have 2 full sets of armor in the game, which are the Mark V and Mark VI, as well as 2 additional helmets, the ODST and Recon, and we aim to expand with more armor sets in the future. We have 3 colours for customization, primary, secondary and detail, with the detail customizing your visor colour. These are the current systems as of today, though we do plan to expand on this feature in the future with more armor, or even attachments, different colour masks, or skins for each armor set, if that's what the community wants. Okay, on to the next question. So how does concept art factor into the design of levels and environments? Avixi?
I'm Steven, more commonly known as Avix or Avixi around the installation community. Concept art doesn't directly factor into level design, at least not in terms of map balancing and structure. Usually the layout of the map is blocked out, and once it's tested, we concept artists go in to ideate the visuals to get it past its blocky, unrefined stage. This is done without changing any of the major forms of the map structures, especially around where gameplay actually occurs to avoid possibly messing up map flow. In terms of environment design, the role concept art plays can vary. We have a Forge World type map that is currently being modeled, which was started through many mood concept pieces that I did to establish its visual style. From those concepts, a 2D top-down map layout was generated for the modeler to use in constructing the landmarks and terrain. It is possible to create maps and design environments without it, but concept art forms an essential part of Installation 01's map design workflow.
Now joining us to address the next couple of questions, Reese Godfrey.
Hi, I'm Reese. I'm the project manager on Installation01 and one of the engineers.
Well, our first question about mechanics is, I'm sure your team is well aware of the split in the community because of the different opinions debating whether or not the 343 games are better, or if the classic Bungie games are. My question is, are you guys aiming for more of the classics or the newer style of gameplay we've come to expect from 343? Or are you going towards more of the middle ground, combining both aspects from the 2 sides?
Well, I mean, the game is primarily focused around Halo 3. We talked in the last bit about including some of the more Halo 5 features like sprint in custom games, but the core of the game we are building to be sort of focused around that Halo 3 core gameplay experience. We are first and foremost building a shooter for PC, and so beyond everything else we have to make sure that that feels right, that aspect of it plays well.
Moving on to our next question. Will Installation 01 feature hit scan, infinite velocity, one-tick bullets, or limited velocity weapons, in the style of Halo 3?
Well, all of the weapons are projectile-based. Basically, when we first started Installation 01, all of the weapons were hit scan, and it made things like the sniper rifle absolutely pinpoint accurate, and it was so easy. Like, you fire a shot and you kill someone. And so we've opted for projectile for the weapons. There's still a little bit of balancing and playing around to do, but that's the direction we're going in for the bullets.
Will there be a ranking system for Installation 01?
Installation 01 will feature both skill-based and linear progression-based ranking systems, akin to those implemented in Reach and Halo 3.
Will you be able to unlock armors, level up, unlock commendations, etc.?
There will be several base sets of armor which will be available in the game upon launch, with no unlock criteria. We also plan to have both credit and skill-based unlocks for other armor permutations further along in development.
Will this game be on Steam?
Glad someone asked this question. I think it's time to introduce our lead web developer and network engineer, the Field Train.
Hello, my name is the Field Train, and I've been applying my web design skills to the new website.
Not like that joke isn't played out enough already as it is. Want to take the opportunity to insert a shameless plug for the Installation01 website?
We really wanted to bring the classic Halo website experience to Installation01. We're adding all the things. We got blog posts, we got stats, file share, clans, and comments. We're just working on it, trying to make it feel like a home for the community. I think my favorite part right now is that you can actually see the 3D render of your Spartan on your profile, and the best part is you can spin it around 360 degrees. Soon, actually, I'm going to add Spartan customization just straight on the website, so at least while you're waiting for the entire game to come out, you can play around with that.
That would be cool.
That's a whole game right there.
Next question. Will this game have updates of any type? Will there be some sort of launcher? If updates are a thing, how will they be delivered? Manual download through a certain source, auto updates, manual update from in-game?
This guy likes to ask a lot of questions, but yeah, the simple answer is all of the game's updates are just going to go through a launcher. So when a new update's available, the launcher will let you know, and you just click the button, and voila, it downloads, installs it. The only manual download you're ever going to have to do is just the first time you download the launcher, and then from there it'll just all be automatic.
Will there be an accounts and registration feature to prevent cheaters?
Yeah, actually there will. On the website, you can sign in with your Google account, which is pretty dope, because for one, we don't even have to store any passwords, so a little extra layer of security there. But also, it should at least slightly cut down on the amount of cheaters, since if someone gets banned, they'd have to create an entirely new Google account, which is just sort of a pain in the butt, so hopefully people won't be doing that.
You heard it here first from us at Installation01. If you can trust Google with your information, you can trust us too. Thanks for being here, Field Train.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, we've got 2 questions left in the video, and we brought on Isaac, another one of our team leads, to help answer them.
Hey guys. In the future, do you guys plan to start an indie studio to create other games that are not fan games? And if so, will you start charging money for the games?
Good question.
I'd say that some of us might end up working together on stuff in the future after this project, but we are really bonded over love for the Halo games and universe, and making Installation01 as a tribute. So I don't think we'll see the team as it exists working on anything for profit after this, but I can definitely see people from the team going on to do other things.
To say the least, the connections that we've made here working on the project are definitely going to last.
Yeah.
We may see one another working on other projects in the future, but I'm not sure if this team in particular would come together for any other sort of project in the future.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of knuckleheads. We just like Halo for some reason, so we all kind of mesh together.
Okay, one last question. What inspired you guys to make a Halo fan project? And did you expect it to take this long?
Oh man, where do I begin with this one? So, as the team's founder, this was a pet project of mine back in 2013. At the time, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo Custom Edition, and Halo 2 Vista were the only PC Halo games. I don't know if you think Spartan Strike came out by then, but those were the only Halo PC games, and I just wanted to do something modern, with a modern engine, and kind of replicate Halo 3, because I thought it was the next logical solution.
I was just gonna say that I didn't expect it to take nearly this long, but when I first joined on in like August 2014,
Yeah.
I knew that it was gonna take a while, and I'd always assumed like 2 years. Here we are.
Oh boy.
How much longer later? Over 2 years. Really, I do think it's taken longer than I thought it would, but at the same time, I've just been learning a lot and having fun. Like sometimes I work on this rather than play video games, which I think is healthier. I don't know.
Tracking based on other indie and fan game projects, I'd say that we're surprisingly ahead of the curve.
Yep.
Well, thanks for being here, Isaac.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first official Installation01 multiplayer Q&A is a wrap. Follow us on social media, and please check out our new website, live right now at installation01.org.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the video.
And we hope to see you back again next time for more from Installation01.
And here currently. I just put it on for just a moment. There we go. Is their current channel. Now, pardon me. Boom. Keep that there. Go to their actual channel. Currently, as you can see here, 5,400 or 5,408 people currently. They're trying to do weekly updates. They haven't been doing much about it for a good while though, because I mean, these are small time people. They have jobs in their life. Pardon me. They have other such things going on in their lives, so they can't completely fix all of this. That's why if I go over here, voila, they've got a Discord. It's a beautiful Discord. You currently have all of them here going right now. I don't know who this is, don't know what this is supposed to represent, but meh. They've got 12 developers and then the 6 main people. The 12 developers, 33 regulars, 1 apparent Hulk, quotation marks on that name because I haven't got a clue of what that is, 6 leads. And then if you just come all the way down here, 262 people who are online but not active, which means a bunch of stuff. So if I go back to their website, click off of that, there we go. Make it so I can access this here bar. There we go. You can see that they've done a lot. They've already got 4, maybe 5, 6 people going for them right now when it comes to this. So you're asking for you might be asking, well, what about the development? Right here. This page you're looking for is not found. Reason why? It's not that ready. However, here's this. Installation01 jobs. We haven't written up any job listings yet. Still in context if you think you have what it takes to apply your skills to this game. You can email church right there. However, I don't expect you to actually do anything. Trust me. Just keep it at that. Okay? If you have any talent for that, they might accept you, they might not. It's up to them. Here currently is their wiki. Installation01. Fan-made first-person shooter Halo game being developed for Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux operating systems using the Unity 5 game engine. Same as to bring back Halo experience found in Halo 2 and Halo 3 for the PC community. Game is neither supported nor endorsed by 343 Industries or Microsoft. Currently, it's all pretty good. Late 2013, 2014 to 2015, 2016, and then to now, which was what you've already seen, I should say. I'm just going to go right ahead and get rid of those. And then from that link, you can meet the team. There's the team. There's 8 people, 6 people on the Discord, mind you, which means 2 people don't have Discord. You've got Alexander, Nathaniel Hatfield, Reese Godfrey, Lucas, Simon, Derek, Isaac, Luke, and Greg. Pardon me. Right there is that team right there. Programming: Luke, Lucas, Reese, Aiden, Francisco, Louis, Braden, and Ian. 3D art and models: Lucas, Isaac, Austin, Greg, Kayla, Nathaniel, Jack, Dargoth, Ian St. John, Armin, Seth, Billy Bob, hilarious, Bruno, Ghost of Dawn, that's a legit name, Josh, Kevin Jakubowskis. My guess German? I don't know. Either that or it's Dutch. I don't know. It's dependent. Right here, 2D and concept art. Austin, Steven, Derek, Jabrail, Miguel, or Miguel. It's one of the two. Malignifem, Lucas, Azan, and Leanne. User interface is Luke, Nicholas, Miguel, Francisco, and Braden. Animation: Simon, Matthew, Jared, Austin. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to continue with this. You've got the web development, and then you've got public relations. Do you relate to this man? You should. He's actually your father, and he's back from the liquor store, behind the scenes. He's been watching, waiting, doing public and relational stuff. I like that term right there. That's hilarious. Pardon me. Here's the term of use, code of conduct, and private policy. That's nothing compared to what they've got on the overview for my stats. Here it is. That's my character. Did it today, technically. However, funny thing, just so you know, nothing has been done. We can't really play. Like I said, the game is not yet out. You've got progress, you've got game history, standard, custom. You've got a lot of stuff waiting for you here. That's if you play the game, and if you're going to play the game. Now then, my question to you guys. I'm just gonna come back over here, pop in another, whoops, wrong one. Pop in another video from one of these 4 YouTubers, these 4 lucky YouTubers. I'm gonna spin the mouse here. My question to you guys: what's gonna happen, huh? That's gonna be your choice. This is all on the YouTubers, the player index that they receive each day. How are you gonna affect this game? Galactic Fever is your choice.
How's it going, guys? Boy, oh boy, do I have some good news to share today. Well, you know how usually I'm a grumpy old pissed off man talking about how trash these new Halo games are, and how I'd wish they'd go back to the roots of Halo, where it all began, where it was good and competitive. Well, I think I may have found our salvation. Introducing Installation01, a fan-made Halo game aiming to bring back the classic competitive multiplayer feel from Halo 2 and 3, but updated and upgraded, modern-day graphics and feel. You can definitely tell how the devs talk that they're passionate about this project, and they love the classic Halos as much as a lot of us do. This game will be running on Unity 5 engine, so most people, even with low-end PCs, should be able to run this game fine and share the love of Halo throughout the land. The classic Halo anyways, not these trash, Halo 4 and 5. And the best part, of course, it will be free. Now what I've seen so far, the maps are a faithful recreations of the originals. In fact, they look exactly the same, but with just updated graphics and stuff, I don't know if they're planning to add all the maps from Halo 2 and Halo 3, or just like the most popular maps from both games. But my favorite map from Halo 2 that I'd like to see added would probably be Turf, and from Halo 3, of course, Guardian. Wink wink nudge nudge, devs, I love you. Can you add those maps, please? The dev team are definitely working on adding a lot of content for us. They're working on adding a ranking system for multiplayer, adding plenty of armor, although right now I believe they only have Mark 5 and 6 available, and I think ODST too, but yeah, they even have the Road to Recon challenges you have to complete. I'm getting mixed up in my words because I'm so excited on my shake. I'm about to have like a aneurysm or something, but anyways, they even have the Road to Recon challenges you have to complete in order to unlock Recon. Yeah, the OG Halo 3 fans will remember the Road to Recon. My question is, I wonder if the devs will wear like a unique armor set or like Flaming Recon or something like that, because they're devs and stuff, so nobody else can get the armor. So when you see them with that unique armor set, you'll know that they're one of the developers. I think that'd be cool. They did that with Halo 3 and stuff. As much as I hated Recon in Halo 3 until I got it, looking back, I think I enjoyed the struggle a little bit. My motto in Halo 3 was, I hate everyone with Recon until I get it. I remember if someone had Recon in my game, I would purposely single him out and try to kill him the most, even if he was on my team. I mean, what? Okay, but seriously, I cannot praise this game enough. It's not out yet, which I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video. Most of the people would probably just clicked off this video as soon as I said that. But anyways, this game is not out yet. There's a few people that are playing it, but I think they got codes or something from the devs or the this excited for a Halo game since probably Halo 4, honestly. Seriously, guys, make an account on their website. Go ahead and sign up to their website so you'll be updated with all this stuff. And when the game does come out, you'll already have an account and you'll be ready to go. Subscribe to them on YouTube for updates and Twitter, of course. I'll link all this in the description below. Share with your friends, and I'll see some of you on the battlefield. Peace out.
And with that, I'm thinking about letting you guys go for now. It's been past 30 minutes, doing nothing but talking about this one game, something that I'm barely anywhere near professional about. I mean, if you take a look here, I'm just cycling through the screens. I could literally just do all of this all day. I could show you what I've been doing on here. It's hilarious, even. Pardon me. But for now, I'm just gonna show you this. One more thing. The road to recon is explained in our good friend down there, Mr. Galactic Fever. You got the road to recon, which means they do plan on adding in the armor set. It's a beautiful armor set. It's really fun. It's more or less just aesthetic. You have to discover all of the Installation 01 skulls. You have to go with it. You have to find You have to do a secret with a slingshot. You have to create a beam meme and send it to IO1 game on Twitter, including your gamer tag. You have to get one in a bag. Standard wild teabagging is Reese approved. Hold on. Living on a prayer. Whoa. Reach level 25? Oh. Okay. This one, I don't understand what it says. Standard game on a map. At least. Oh! Oh! You have to win at least 3 standard games on each map. This will only get harder as more maps are added. Oh. Nice. Get a total of 117 total kills in standard on the 7th of the month. That's a little hard to do. It's 117. Granted, it's a tribute to Master Chief 117, but still, that's a little hard to do. This is going on to be a computer game. Think about this. Computer game. Damage specs have yet to actually be tinkered with for certain weapons. Damage calculations. Energy shielding is still being built up, technically. This might seem easy, but it's not. All of the weapons are currently, except for the grenades and the melee, are going to do the same amount of damage. It just depends on how well you use them. I can understand why this would be considered no true Spartan. However, this one just confuses me. Slingshot, it's a secret. I mean, that doesn't really help. It just doesn't really help us. It really doesn't. But yeah, right there. I've given you all I could when it comes to Installation 01. I'll try and make sure to keep the updates going about this game because it seems really fun. I just wish they would send it out to somebody. It seems fun. It seems legit, but it's not something normal. You don't normally see someone do a very good fan game from Halo. Halo is actually a dying breed nowadays, if you take a look at it. Halo 4 and 5. Granted, the multiplayer for Halo 4 was pretty good, but Halo 5, no. Storyline for Halo 4 could have used work. Graphics, fine. Storyline for Halo 4, not exactly good. It was sporadic. It was everywhere. I didn't understand a single thing of it. It's the same thing. I didn't understand a single bit of it. There's references between the two that I still don't understand. It's like, what the fuck is going on? I could care less about the graphics. The graphics are all fine to me. for the like current gen, I don't mind all of that. But this is a beautiful game, and I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to video it. Let's just hope it meets up with the criteria that is Halo 2 and 3. As you can see from the videos down here, from the both Installation's official channel, Classic and Galactic Fever, it seems legit. Let's see if they can prove it. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. If you're anywhere near Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, Florida, good luck, everybody. Stay safe.